I am in the middle of the spiritual pursuit, and it's been going on for many years. Some incident took place just this morning. It was about to find some solution that I wanted to practice this idea of awareness, equanimity, and just be. The incident is triggered by the thought of having a meeting and how much can be done with that group of people. I'm not living alone. I'm still connected to the society, and that bring in some thought of this nature. Interestingly, I have been looking into Lao Tzu or Chuang Tzu, Taoism, and Nisargadatta was another person that I was inspired. So I was looking into that. And the thought about thy will be done is at the center of it. And related to that, the cloud of unknowing popped up. So all of those centered around the same theme of how to connect to the source of who we are. And therefore, there's an absolute solution. Thy will, the law of universe prevails. When it happens, everything is peaceful. But before getting there, before it happened, you stay in kind of like a limbo between the state of the mind and the heart. Alignment, connection is to be sought in that state. So, very interesting thing happened that because of this little disturbance that I couldn't connect to the source, so to speak, I got a little irritated because I thought I know how to do it. So I questioned, and then funny thing is I just went back to read what I was reading. And in Chuang Tzu, there's a saying, let's see if I can find it. It said something like, if you persist in trying to attain what is never attained, if you persist in making effort to obtain what effort cannot get, if you persist in reasoning about what cannot be understood, you'll be destroyed. By the very thing you seek, to know when to stop, to know when you can get no further by your own action, this is the right beginning. And I thought that was a great saying, so I thought I added to one of my reference points. The funny thing is that I already had it posted. So it's like when I posted, I even had a comment, and I realized that, what am I thinking? I read this and I found profound. I made a comment, but I'm coming back to the same thing again. And my comment I read, act without acting. So connect to the source, yet try without trying. I was talking about Lawrence, Brother Lawrence. Live with the presence of God. Be moral guilty. Do not seek. And then I made a comment saying that ask the right question. Do not look for the right answer. So you put yourself in this space of not seeking, but just ask the question and let the answer to come. So just be and not act, and remain silent. Let God unconscious, conscious do the job. Do not trust your mind, thy will be done. So that was my comment. It's very precise. And since I posted that 3 days before, I was again a bit irritated. Well, being patient, I posted the same and with comments in this additional reference material. And I said something like, I found me posting the same phrase 3 days later. What did I learn? This is what I said before. Da 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 da. And then, because of the thought popping up, this connection between the mind and heart, there's a space, you can call it the clouds of unknowing. So that phrase popped up. So I wanted to go back to see what it says in the cloud of unknowing. And then I found interesting blog. And in there was a saying, the cloud of unknown is, as it were, midway between the real and the unreal, between God and all that is to be forgotten. And I thought he's pointing precisely the point that I can relate to. So the bottom line is that that is the space between mind or the brain and heart. And the heart is where the love is, the God is, and the thy will is prevailing. And if you are doubtful, you are too much in the mind. So you want to go down there. And as this person pointed in the blog, that is a space of being, state of being, awareness. And that's how you deal with the caught up situation, to have a midway. And that's peaceful space. But when I was in that moment for maybe 5 minutes or long, I don't remember, in the bed, thinking about some of the annoyance related to that, I got caught up in there. And then I was practicing exactly observing and quietly, and probably not taking action, except that my mind was thinking that I'm not getting there. Therefore, I couldn't overcome to this mind, so that irritation stayed. So, bottom line of this is that the thought in my mind remembers certain things, and the mind is saying that your thought that you thought you had, it's not working. So that mind gets more irritated. And then you have to overcome that mind behavior. That's the space, that's the habitual pattern, the pain body.